Do you ever ask yourself, why isn't this working about your business? You just want to get those clients, you want to see the money coming in, and it's just not happening for you. That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about those foundational pieces you have to have if you want a successful business. And here's the secret for you. It's the same for $100,000 a year or $1 million business. The foundational pieces are the same. This is the Action Chat, and I'm Craig Severinsen. This is the show where we come together to talk about building a massively successful business. And the business I'm focused on is yours. So please make sure you hit that comment, you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, become a part of the community, and we'll take your input and we'll bring it here to the show. Okay, the foundational pieces that run every single business. And let's just break it down to its very most simple form. What are the minimal functions you need in your business to succeed? Sales, marketing, service, and admin. I'm going to argue all day long that those are the only four things you really need. You need to market your product so that people know you exist. You need to sell your product so you convert that attention into actual paying clients. And then you need to service those clients to the best of your ability. If you have those three pieces functioning, you're going to have a business that runs. However, if you want to get paid, you've got to have the admin. So that's why we throw the admin in there, because you've got to have like your bookkeeping, your keeping your time and your schedule organized. That's all falling in that admin category. So many times we get frustrated because we don't have clients or we don't have income. And the reason why it's not working is because one of those functions is not aligned. It's not working. So if you're in that situation where you're sitting there going, man, what is it? Why isn't this company working? Why isn't my business building? Take a look at those four spots. Marketing, are you getting in front of the right clients? Are you getting in front of clients? And there is a difference between client generating activity and a long-term value activity. Let me break that down a little bit for you. Writing a blog post, the actual writing of the post, that's long-term value, right? That's a valuable piece of property for your company, but it by itself does not get you a client. Now, pushing the publish button and making that blog post live, that's marketing. That has the opportunity to get in front of your ideal clients, to actually get somebody's attention. So where are you spending your time with your marketing? Are you actually getting in front of clients, or are you doing things you classify as marketing but really never lead to getting in front of clients? Okay, so that's your first piece. Is your marketing working? Your second piece, is your sales working? Right? So now we want to know, if you've got attention, you've got people coming to you, do you have a system to move them from I'm kind of interested to paying client? Do you know what to say to explain your services and how it helps them to achieve their goals? Right? That's your sales process. If that's not working, then that's the problem. And then your services, do you actually have a good service? And are you performing? Are you living up to what you're saying that you're going to do? If those three pieces are in line, then you're good to go. But if they're not, and my guess is if you've stayed this long on the video, something might be malfunctioning, kind of look at those and see which one is malfunctioning, which one's not working. And that's going to make all the difference for you. And then of course, if you want my input on it, you can go to brightworkspr.com and sign up for a free consultation with me. Happy to take a look at it with you. Okay, that's the action item for today. Take a look at your foundational pieces. And here's the truth. If you actually have those in place and you're looking, how do I level up my business? Then what you have to do is you have to ask yourself the question, what is it that I can do to take this to the next level? And then you do that whole process again. Because let's say you introduce a new product, or let's say you raised your prices. Okay, now you got to get really good at your marketing, you got to get really good at your sales, you got to get really good at your service with that new product or that new price point. Okay guys, till next time, go take some fast focus, imperfect action. This was the Action Chat.